Go Hololive Esports. This is DRX on this side. Rascal's like, yeah, I'm just gonna play the video game. Actually, I don't, you know.
That's very threatening.
Yeah, pretty scary. Let's see what Beryl does want to follow up with. He does love his Leona, and that is going to be the choice. Was hovered by Life, but then Life decided, no, I'd rather play the Nautilus. I feel like if the Leona was picked, then the Nautilus would be picked, but now the Nautilus was picked, so the Leona was picked on the other side. Just, you know, not the largest pool in the support role after so many were banned away. Make it back to Korea. Very jet-lagged, but here to go. Here ready to go. Kingen, by the way, is 12-0 on Renekton. It's pretty good, you know. It's not 13-0, but we'll take the 12-0. And now Rascal might have to flash. I don't think he will, actually. As now another level 2, actually, from the side of DRX on the bottom side. Life not really going to respect that, looking for their own level 2.
Sure, makes sense.
Yeah, Viper is going to get locked into here as Beryl will force this flash out, but once Life will find his way down to the bottom side as Kingen teleports back in and is already taking a trade here that Rascal...
here. Might have a 3v3 here. Do know the power of paranoia.
It's a bit late, though. I mean, they're just going to smite it away. Thumbs up from Rascal as he does get rooted down. Zeka's got an opportunity here, but the paranoia comes in. Only gets the knockup with the Pop Blossom here onto Zeka, who does get the sweep, but more of a distance.
As Rocco going in here.
Yeah, Kingen not really scared. He's got some backup here. Life with the depth charge. That's first blood.
Pushing power of the Rumble. Kingen not able to match that even with the early whip as Beryl is here.
Yeah, Zeka gonna get the one dash away, but can't chain it in. The flash comes through, paranoia as well, and flash out of Zeka isn't enough as the damage is there. Fate just gonna throw a Q over the top. And
definitely gonna go, teleport coming in.
Yeah, there we go. Grizzly looking to set this one up as Life is going to miss the hook, and it's smote away by Grizzly, who will take this down. Pop Blossom only hitting the Renekton as they're trying to burst down Kingen, and they should be able to. They finally do get there, but it's so much use all into the Renekton, and that is going to be the follow-up win in the fight to the side of Hololive Esports as Life, and made the follow-up from DRX very disjointed, allowing them to win the fight. Is now Beryl. He is Leona with the clips, but there are 3 members. We do have the equalizer now coming down. DRX looking for a follow-up, but Beryl is going to get away. A big sweep is going to catch Rascal, and there's nobody to help him here as he is doing an insane amount of damage into Life, but it's still a dead Rumble.
They have to build up just from mid-game because DRX are dropping so much more waves to try and force his Beryl.
Well, speaking of forcing, he's dead. Inevitably, he will go in, I guess, as now Kraka will follow the same. Extremely disjointed fight here from the side of DRX, and Hololive are not in position for it. DRX really trying to make a play for this as they're going to go in onto Beryl here once again. Not always the best choices. Grizzly is just dead. I guess that was the opening they were looking for, as Kingen is winning this 1v1 against the Rumble. Yeah, gotta send it. And that they will. It is a 4v5, maybe looking for a turn as well onto Zeka, who does identify it, gets away for now, but can't really get away from Krako, who's just going to fear you, clicks onto the portal, and they are going to stop the Baron on this one, but Zeka is absolutely dead. That's a shutdown now.
It's up to anyone, I feel, the uh-oh.
Especially after the last time they fought.
So what I think happens here is that they think that they can force a 4v4 because Rascal tried to back and it got cancelled, but you don't have Aftershock. You're not that tanky. You went Demonic Embrace as well, so if you're an Aftershock Maokai with Radiant Virtue, I think you can do that and maybe get away with it. Not the case here. And then Zeka ends up dying, but I think definitely for a good cause. The shutdown is nice though.
Strong game so far.
Really has. As King and it's Renekton.
Pressing our buttons now. Here comes King, and he is going to go into his stopwatch. He's very far ahead of the team, as now Nature's Grasp does come out and hitting the objective, the Baron. So Krako immediately, with this paranoia, will be in position. Beryl's going all the way over as they look to potentially turn onto him. Now he is quite far ahead as the teams are struggling with their usage of the Hextech gates today. Beryl gonna flash on in once again onto the Sivir and be denied, as now the depth charge comes in onto Rascal, who is in a lot of trouble, has the stopwatch, and that's a big Pop Blossom. They have the angle onto Viper, but Viper will kite it out and he will survive, and that should be that. Padak has to go 1v4. Can he do it? Not in the face of this giant Renekton. little bit scared themselves to actually push on in here. It seems like they have sniffed out that DRX are going to go in. Speaking of which, Beryl going to press his buttons. The equalizer's good. The Nocturne gets in, but a stopwatch is there. They take out life, though, and the damage is enough, but disconnected once again. Kingen just layering, and Zeka is unaffected the entire time.
Might have gone Crown, but he has Nashers, so at this point, he's not going to be too worried. Not sure about that one, but
well,
shouldn't end up mattering too much. Viper's like, I've had enough of this. I'm buying GA third. Understandably, given how these games have played out, and DRX, they keep going for these aggressive plays. This time around, actually ends up working out because of a great equalizer, and Viper tethered there in a second for the fear, but they're also going up into a choke point against a Zero who is, as you mentioned, just autoing throughout the entirety of that. Who do you think is easier to kill? Because I think both of them just 1v2 Beryl.
As Beryl is going to get caught here, we do have the Sivir ultimate used, and Beryl just trying to run away, as meanwhile they can't get past Renekton, as Kingen is going to zone them, but he's taking so much free damage, has a GA. Pop Blossom alone does pretty much nothing, as Kingen buys the time here on the backside. Might have to pay for it with his life, as Podok at least will take that, and the damage of the Rumble is actually pretty huge. And now, Grizzly making his way back in. We do get the GA as Podok is trying his damnedest, but it will not be quite enough as Rascal goes for a little dance there at the end. But it should be Hextech Soul or maybe just the game here for HLE Esports.
And if Podok, you know, got surprised by the Asu, mills that flash, then maybe he kills that's it. He kills Viper, and then the team unfortunately still would not be able to get it done. HLE, it's nothing flashy, but it's good gameplay here early on. They weather some of the pressure that DRX tries to put up, and take a pretty decisive game number one.
Try to take out Zeka here right at the end, but HLE Esports will take the extra kills and move on with their lives. Game number one.
695 올 거나 그냥
오케이 레오나 맞아 맞아
멀어 나좀 멀어
괜찮아 이거 텔마스 천천히 레오나 와 Q2초 태기보다 위에 천천히 나 빠져서 볼게 로선 죽었어 니코고 이거 내쪽 봐줄 수 있어
나 넘어갈게
나 정면 가줄게 나 일단 가긴 했어
나 자야 크게 쪼일게 이거
나 빨리 깎을게
천천히 해봐
맞아 좀 너물 딸피야 가인이거든 봐줘
봐줘 내가
나올 때 내가 이쪽 빠져야 돼 이쪽 빠져야 돼 봐줘 자 나이스 너물 잡았지 미드로 갈 수 있냐 텔?
끝나면 한테 미드
미드 텔 찍어볼래 성훈아?
나